There is nothing that screams luxury quite like sipping champagne while being given a relaxing massage on the deck of a world-class cruise ship. This is the epitome of luxury experience. And well, there are more than 314 cruise ships in the world, which means that there are a lot of options for you to enjoy an experience like this. But if you truly want to live in the lap of luxury while on vacation, you should board one of the most expensive cruise ships in the world, and only then will you be able to fulfill your dreams. In this way, you will be able to experience a deluxe cruise that is equipped with several of the most modern entertainment facilities available. But which are the most expensive cruise ships in the world, and what do they offer? Well, let's find out. Number 10. The MS Independence of the Seas. The MS Independence of the Seas is a cruise ship built by Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines at $828 million and operated throughout the Caribbean. This vessel has been in operation since 2008 and has 15 decks. It can accommodate more than 4,000 guests and almost 1,400 crew members at any given time. The ship weighs more than 150,000 tons and is one of the largest passenger vessels ever constructed. The vessel's length is 1,112 feet, and it can go at a pace of roughly 25 miles per hour when it is cruising. Although the ship primarily sails out of ports in Florida and England, it provides routes that take passengers to destinations worldwide. This ship typically charges about $150 per passenger for a 4-day long tour. Traveling on this ship gives you access to various services and activities, giving you a truly unforgettable experience. Number 9. Norwegian Breakaway. This vessel is operated by Norwegian Cruise Line and was built in 2013. It has a price tag of $840 million and tips the scales at just over 140,000 tons. It has a total of 1,204 cabins and 238 suites, and it can accommodate a total of 4,000 passengers. You can always have the option of staying in one of the hotel's lavish suites. These suites come with complimentary champagne, an in-room spa, and a personal butler, even though they cost around $2,000 each. Various services and conveniences are also available for guests to take advantage of while sailing on the Norwegian Breakaway. There are 12 distinct bars, some of which include a cigar bar and a cocktail lounge. Moreover, there is a casino, a nightclub, live music performances, and live theater performances. As you go aboard the Norwegian Breakaway, there is a whole new world waiting to be discovered. Number 8. Queen Mary 2. It is important to note that the Queen Mary 2 is not owned by any major firm operating cruise lines. This ship was the longest passenger ship in the world at one point. However, some other vessels have since surpassed it in length. The ship has an estimated cost of $880 million and weighs nearly 150,000 tons. Given that many of the itineraries on the Queen Mary 2 involve travel across the Atlantic, the costs associated with these vacations are significantly higher. You may anticipate spending close to $1,000 per person for a journey lasting an entire week on this vessel. However, there are many activities for passengers to take part in while on board. You can even attend a few of the live music performances that are held throughout the evening. You can also take advantage of additional facilities such as high tea, activities for children, many restaurants, pubs and lounges, wine experiences, a planetarium, a library, sporting events, and formal dinners. Number 7. The Disney Dream. The Disney Dream was first put into service in January 2011 after being constructed by Meyer-Werft in Papenburg, Germany, and it cost $900 million to build. The ship is certainly sleek and beautiful and has a certain vintage appeal, but there are still lots of classy and classic nods throughout the ship. There are a total of 1,250 cabins available, which includes suites. These staterooms provide ample space for everyone on board, making it clear they were created for families in mind from the beginning. On a Disney Dream, there is never a dull moment. There is a lot of exciting stuff to do, and on your first vacation, you won't be able to do everything there is to do. Number 6. Disney Fantasy. The $940 million Disney Fantasy, which debuted in March of 2012 and has a capacity of 2,500 passengers with a maximum occupancy of 4,000, is designed for 7 nights journey in the Eastern and Western Caribbean. The ship also features many other exciting amenities such as the Aqueduct water coaster, an inner tube water slide that circles above the pool deck, magical portholes showing real-time sea views in inside cabins, the ultra-luxurious Remy French restaurant and chick venues for both teenagers and adults. The public areas are still decked out in a sea of polished wood and feature artwork from Disney, and the cabins are roomy and have thoughtful touches like divider curtains and USB charging outlets. Number 5. The Ovation of the Seas. The Ovation of the Sea cost $1 billion to make and was launched in 2016. The Ovation of the Seas is at a quantum class level. It's a huge ship with room for 4,905 guests. The ship features some of Royal Caribbean's most popular family-friendly attractions, such as a rock climbing wall, the Flow Rider surfing simulator, the North Star observation pod, and the Ripcord by iFly wind tunnel. The pool deck on Deck 14 of the Ovation of the Seas is spacious and entertaining, featuring many hot tubs, a family pool, and a splash area specifically designed for children. Another standout feature is the extensive art collection, valued at $5.8 million and has 11,000 individual pieces. The installations, paintings, and sculptures are much more than simple wall decorations to be hung on bare walls. Number 4. Norwegian Epic. The Norwegian Epic debuted in 2010, bringing with it many cutting-edge amenities. This $1.2 billion ship weighs 153,000 tons and has a passenger capacity of 4,200. It has a great lineup of entertainment, incredible kids facilities and programs, an unbelievable number of dining options, a multitude of bars and lounges, and some truly innovative luxury options. It provides some of the best entertainment options at sea. The most impressive performance is that by the Blue Man Group, who incorporate elements of pantomime, comedy, music, acrobatics, and plain old surrealism into one amazing presentation. When it comes to food, there are approximately 20 distinct dining options available on the Epic, ranging from the most formal to the most casual settings. At the upscale end of the spectrum, there is a time-honored Cogni's Steakhouse, the South American-style Moderno Churrascaria, a Chinese restaurant called Shanghai, and an attached noodle bar, a Japanese-style teppanyaki grill, and a sushi bar called Wasabi. You can access all of this, but only if you are prepared to spend $4,200 for 7 nights. Number 3. Harmony of the Seas. Owned and operated by Royal Caribbean International, this is the largest passenger ship sailing the world's oceans. Because of this, and for reasons that should be self-evident, the Harmony of the Seas is currently one of the costliest cruise ships in the world, with a production cost of $1.35 billion. The vessel was constructed by STX France, and it's 1,188 feet long, 215.5 feet in width, and 238 feet in height. This luxury cruise ship is equipped with various amenities, including 22 restaurants, 24 pools, a children's water park, an ice skating rink, a full-size basketball court, 2 rock climbing walls that are 43 feet tall, and more, all of which will set you back a whopping $4,000 per trip. Number 2. Oasis of the Seas. Even from a distance, the Oasis of the Seas, one of the world's largest cruise ships, draws attention. As soon as you step inside, the Royal Caribbean ship is packed with eateries, stores providing designer clothes and shoes. The Oasis of the Seas is still considered one of the most treasured ships in the Royal Caribbean fleet more than a decade after it debuted. It has a maximum capacity of 5,606 passengers and can carry up to 6,700 passengers during peak hours. And because the Oasis of the Seas is approximately the same length as 3.3 football fields, there is sufficient space aboard for all passengers. It's such a large vessel that there are 7 distinct communities on board. It cost around $1.4 billion to build. Number 1. The Allure of the Seas. When it first set sail in November of 2009, it was the largest passenger ship in the world. This vessel measures a length of 1,187 feet, has a width of 215 feet, and has a gross registered tonnage of 225,282 tons. The ship features 18 decks, giving it the capacity to carry 6,780 passengers in addition to 2,200 crew members. It has a variety of amenities, the most notable of which is a 2-deck dance hall, an ice skating rink, 25 different dining options, and a theater with a capacity of 1,380 seats. Although the Allure of the Seas and its sister ship, the Oasis of the Seas, are identical in every other respect, the length of the Oasis of the Seas is reputedly shorter than that of its sister ship. And that's it! Which of these ships would you like to sail on? Which among them impressed you the most and why? That's all from this video, and we'll see you in the next one.